Khaled is a completely cynical, bemused, literally, saying perhaps Jerusalem has fallen, okay? It's a sign. And maybe we work some out with it, does that, and then drinks.
Really? You think he has a little nip?
Absolutely. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Also, I've just found out they did have hookahs. Hookah.
Oh, did they?
Right.
Yeah, nice.
Especially ghee. Maybe barely quick.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't want to decide on the voice till I had these little details.
No. I'm always looking for humour wherever I can find it. Providing it's buried in the story, you know, there it is, right?
Yeah.
I have lost my religion.
I'm putting no stock in religion. By the word religion, I've seen the lunacy of fanatics of every denomination be called the will of God. I've seen too much religion in the eyes of too many murderers. Holiness is in right action and courage in behalf of those who cannot defend themselves. Goodness, what God desires, is here.
But then you got to touch him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just come out then. So maybe it's like that's it. Where good is in. I'll do all the big basic stuff and all the dialogue and all that stuff. We'll get as far as we can. Then first unit has to move to the next step, and there'll be stuff to pick up. And I'll leave Huey on that. Don't ever think you're getting shortchanged. Huey's great.
Oh.
Good. I choose him really carefully because a lot of second unit doesn't work.
Oh.
Right.
So it's these finding moments.
I don't do anything daft. If you say, I don't think I'm capable of doing that, say so.
No, I will, yeah. No,
so
because I've had bad experience with horses, so I will if you don't mind.
Okay, so anyway, you play with it.
I've actually got a latex head. This will be my second decapitation, so if you want to save a bit of money, I'll bring it in. I might have to put a beard on it.
Yes. You roll it on it, right?
Yeah, I should have brought it today. That's why I got the part. I brought my own head.
All right, I look forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
Good. And it's a funny thing about why a film works, isn't it? Yeah. You may not like a movie, but you watch it and
It's the last 20 minutes of any movie, man. The rest of the movie can be a complete chaos for the last 20 minutes. And there's either a really good sell at the end or a twist or something.
Sure.
You can walk out and go, wow.
Emotional resolution. It's an emotional resolution, satisfaction. My intuition is this way, your intuition or your cue is this way. That may be dangerous to go this way, but I'll have both. Whatever happens in the test, anyway. And audiences have a habit of sniffing it out.
I think if I got your head off at the end, it goes against everything that he's set up.
Ethics.
All his ethics up to that point.
You're right.
Goes straight out the window, and the message that Bailey sort of puts across as a character is one of like humility, ability, and grace and humanitarian, exactly, and peace.
Which is really fundamentally what the film's all about, which is doing the right thing at the right time. Right? Making the right decision, the right choice at the right time, which is a good reminder for all of us, right? Today.
It seemed logical to do as much preparation as possible in as many ways as one could imagine, which, say, in the theatre you would normally do in an ensemble atmosphere. We talked about things, but the actual practice of rehearsing was relatively limited.
And to lock his head off at the end is just an act of, man bites God, selfish rage, fear, rubbish. Yeah. So I'm going to do it with great grace.
It's the fact, it's the views. Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, nice to meet you.
Well, this week, of course, I'm hearing it for the first time. So sometimes it's clunky to think, wow, that's too much or too little. So part of it's about adjustment, so we're taking
quick lunch orders and then...
However far you rise, we shall always remember the dogs. I won't lead, I am finicky about company. In France, this could not inherit, but here there are civilized people. I have business in the East, and my wife does not lament at my absences. That is like the best of the very, very worst. Why should I make league with that troublemaker?
he goes, and I think as he goes, that's a fairly swashbuckling exit, isn't it? Because he says, I make leave with that troublemaker, and the idea of either, what are you going to do, upend the glass or lob it, toss it, right?
Are you married?
My wife is dead.
You must be found another. That with passion is an unconquerable interest of purpose.
Okay, unconquerable.
Unconquerable.
That's going to be a tricky word, so right there, unconquerable.
Uncomfortable.
Maybe we should change it.
Yeah, exactly.
I was in a great company, you know, I was surrounded by so many fine actors, you know, and I learned so much. I see what I would like to have in my acting, you see. They're so, in their bodies, you know, they're so connected, they're so centered. And it seems so easy for them to, you know, to act.
Because gradually it will ease and blur into certain things anyway, right? Otherwise it all becomes quite theatrical, right? So I'm always listening for that. And that's a question half the time from you guys saying, listen, can I just say so-and-so? Because it feels better for me to ease in, but I'll save the rhythm for this part of the speech and the contraction, as you call it, for this part. I think you can do both personally. This isn't Shakespeare, right? Yeah. We try things out. We iron out kinks. We find out who these people, the actors find out who they're going to be. You know, everyone finds out who they are. And how the play functions, how it's going to work, and that's the time for experimentation. Because when you hit the floor, or filming, it's so much pressure, particularly in a film like Kingdom of Heaven, it's huge, that you've kind of got to get moving quickly. And therefore, I knew the rehearsal was incredibly important and have everything into their minds before we left for Spain. I think, Charlie, you better not be using this shit.